Field where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles at 10-2 on the year. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown game.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
To throw is Sanders. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Martinez. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders once more. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Cowboy 80, 70 Lions.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hit.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Eagle defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Jenkins is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Get it. 19, Charger, 19.
Sanders toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Chance so good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
On the set.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Coop Yr 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Shadur. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 4 yards out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. And now here's a carry heading left. Dodges him at the 50. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets. They're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Eagles unable to convert. They're on 4th, and that will force a turnover on downs. So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
At the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry
to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he's able to make the play.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good for the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Up the middle they go. Sampson.
Now he's free at the 35.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Hurt.
Sampson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the
Here we
6-yard line.
go. Ready?
Now Sanders.
It is intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Andrew McCuba. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
19, Tiger.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over first and 10.
Come on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw now, here's Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, here's Shadur. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here's Sanders.
He finds his man complete. It's Martinez. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Sanders to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Martinez. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
Stiff armed him.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That good for 22 and a 1st down.
At halftime, you have to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
first down, right back to Judkins.
And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Sanders. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
Ready, set.
The slot man in motion right.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Y'all got to call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. He might have more power. Also dangerous. Y'all talk about.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ready. Coop Yr 19.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First down, Browns.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 13 yards out.
And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
17, Eagles 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
19, 18, go!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Nolan Smith.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Luke Musgrave.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try.
And he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
60 by 6. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Thomas brings it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Fighting his way through contact. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Right back to him on 1st down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
A design run for their wideout. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Makes the score.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Warriors 70. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Sanders. Going up top. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The 5 receivers set here. It's 3rd down and 5. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
A dangerous return man showing it here. Ooh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. And
he's got him in. Complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 68 yards. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and sneak it here. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Cowboy 80.
Trying to hammer it over Jenkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quinshon Judkins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
So that last touchdown sealed it their partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.